that balancing act, I'm sure, is challenging between keeping the nostalgic feel of the machine and battling the ever-developing technology in the space when you can't marry the two, right?
Well, every time one dies, another one isn't being produced. So like,
Right, exactly.
It's kind of like they're hard to find, and we definitely don't we don't negotiate that, right? No LCD screens.
And I've got nothing against it. I mean, there are
It's
plenty.
just not what we want.
And it is. Oh, if I had a bigger place or anything like, it's easier to maintain. A lot of casual players, they don't really notice, but they do. I think they do. They see it is a different glow. It's a different look. It's a different feel.
There's some games like Dragon's Lair you probably wouldn't really notice too much of a difference, in the gameplay.
Sure.
But like a Galaga on an LCD screen versus a tube, I think you would notice a different feel to the way the game plays.
There's a time and place for that type of thing, but for what we like to do, we, like Robert mentioned earlier, we like it to be like a museum piece. Almost.
Right. Yeah, you've got a touch and feel museum, instead of
captured
don't touch
in time,
this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from the clientele standpoint, have they been? What does it even look like? Are you seeing people come in that have never experienced this before?
Sure.
And just like, what do we do?
Customers from 21 years old to 75. I mean, if not older. I mean, on a Friday or Saturday night. I mean, you
never know what you're gonna get.
Absolutely.
I mean, we're a come as you are place, so we welcome everybody. But yeah, it's like the younger people almost kind of romanticize it a little bit. It definitely has that kind of throwback feel. It's something that you didn't get to experience. And people like me, older, it's definitely, you get that little, I haven't played that game in a long time, I have to play it, and then you realize that you're old and you can't really, your reaction time isn't that fast.
Your reaction time is not what it was.
It's not there. But no, definitely we have all ages come in, over 21. But yeah, it definitely, it's a good mix of people. A lot of people from out of town come by, check it out. So definitely interested to see the crowd.
I was about to say, it's got to create this really cool vibe of people that, for your 21 and over crowd, it's hard to say that now they had to be born in 2001. And you've got machines from 84, 85, even
we have one from
that.
77.
From 77, right?
Yeah.
And so these predate them by almost a generation at this point.
Definitely.
And it's like they've never even heard of this. And they may have seen it in a museum somewhere, but to then actually get to interact with these machines, I mean, BR.Cade is just doing something where it's like a little time capsule, right?
Yeah.
And I just think it's really incredible with what y'all are doing over there, that you've got young people interested in it. Now it's where can we go on a Friday, Saturday night? Well, let's go to BR.Cade because they've got some really cool stuff that we don't have. You can buy any type of equipment you need now. You can't buy what y'all have in your shop, which is really cool.